Big day for the Big 12, the conference, our fans. Welcome UCF, Cincinnati, Houston, BYU. We are so thrilled to have you in the conference. We waited a long time for this moment. Can't wait to be on campus this fall. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have you in the Big 12.
Hey, Big 12, PL. We don't take a night off.
Let's go. Look, welcome to the Big 12, where every night's a battle till the end. The energy in T-Mobile Center on average is a 10. They attack and we defend. The only path is to the rim. No other conference in this country's got this passion for a win. Lose sight of the goal, never put forth the maximum effort. The mission is get a ring. Our goals are Final Four or better. Every team is full of heart, and every game is packed with pressure. This number after 11, capital B-I-G letters. Big 12, elite, but how can you tell? Got up twice more than we fail. Heavyweight, that's on the scale. Prevail, can't accept the L. We hear the talking, but it's quiet after the tip. Use the naysayers as gas, that's word to Phillips 66. The bigger the game, the better we run. We not the same, second to none. Difference between us and them is the second place instead of the one. Working overtime all the time, what our job's about. That means ain't no calling in.
They now officially are, going to the Big 12. Let's go, 12!
The clock struck midnight, but our Cinderella story continues. Welcome to day one. With Cincinnati at our back, we've clawed for every step we've ever taken, because we had to. Every prize hoisted, every banner raised, every flag waved took that Clifton swagger. It's in our DNA. We know this will be our hardest fight yet. It's a whole new ballgame. And everything's just a little bit bigger. Our next frontier awaits, with new enemies and old rivals.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! But the Bearcats win it.
There will be heartbreak, grueling days and long nights. But we know through it all, we've got our city. And they damn sure got us. They've always believed in us. And that's why, for 2 centuries, we've broken barriers, crashed parties, and created our own seat at the table.
And these Bearcats believe that in the Queen City, they can be the kings of college football. It's showtime! Showtime at Bitcoin Arena! Look at the celebration. Field stormer and historic nipper. Opportunity seized! Hey, how about them Cincinnati Bearcats, baby? Whoa! Go Bearcats! Seen anything like that in my life.
They said one and done.
0 losses, 0 doubt. Look at this scene.
We say the best is yet to come.
The New York Jets select Sauce Gardner, Cincinnati.
Afternoon in the Queen City of Ohio.
Because when you're built by our hallowed ground, sculpted by our 7 hills,
Champions.
inspired by our people,
5-1-3. We will.
every championship and every dream will always be inevitable.
Why not us?
The Bearcats boys stunner in Pittsburgh.
That's amazing, man. Cincinnati wins.
Did you see that?
University of Houston.
Fred Couples, Masters champion.
They call him a five-slammer gem.
Collegiate record for the Cougs. Cougars go to the Sweet 16. The Cougars, the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl champs.
The Cougars are going to the Final Four.
There it is, Big 12 o'clock, and we're officially the youngest Power 5 school in the nation by 30 plus years.
This is a landmark day for anyone ever associated with UCF and UCF athletics.
But don't assume we're just grateful to be here. We've earned this.
The UCF Knights will do something no one else in college football can claim. Play them all, win them all, unbeaten, 13-0.
I think this is the most signs I've ever seen during my game day tours.
Good taco right there for the jam.
The Jacksonville Jaguars select Blake Bortles, Mike Hughes, Dante Culpepper, Rashad Perriman,
Kristen Scott,
Taylor Hendricks from UCF.
Conference champ.
Soak up this moment, Night Nation.
We've heard for years that UCF is a sleeping giant.
Kick is good! And UCF knocks off #2 Ole Miss.
But let's get one thing perfectly clear. Our eyes are open. This giant is wide awake. Ready to battle week in and week out against the nation's best.
As they march on to the championship game.
We're innovative, creative, risk takers. And yeah, we've done a little disrupting along the way.
I mean, you can't argue 13-0. I mean, I guess you can go ahead and cancel the playoff now.
Us and the Big 12, a partnership written in the stars. In this next chapter, there will be more fiestas.
It'll be a night to remember. Roasted and toasted by Davis.
More madness.
Taco goes up and ducks it.
More chances to dance.
It'll be a night nation celebration.
There will be more repeats, more noise,
The bounce house is jumping.
and more rivalries enhanced.
Diving catch for a touchdown. 2-1. He's in. Touchdown. It's over. UCF's going to win.
A new era is upon us, and something this big is just the beginning.
BYU will play anybody, anywhere, anytime. So I'm going with BYU. Go Cougars.
Top 5 college football quarterback.
BYU Provo's beautiful.
I would like to let the BYU folks know that I'm a fan.
Full-on phenom. The best scorer in the world.
Jimmer Fredette from BYU. Unbelievable.
This was on my bucket list to come out here, experience BYU. I heard it was breathtaking. Heard the fans were fantastic.
Heisman Award, Ty Detmer.
Doak Walker Award, Luke Staley.
Yeah, I know BYU. I'm betting BYU does show up to play.
Yeah.
I'm going to take BYU.
Athletic success and outstanding academic credentials.
National Athletics Director of the Year. Iconic programs, spectacular venues.
BYU will play for the national championship. A really impressive performance by the Cougars. BYU's legit. They're good.
Look at them. Look at that student section.
BYU Cougars are headed to the College Cup.
It's BYU.
#1 ranked
javelin
thrower.
For the national championship, BYU.
BYU is in the Final Four.
With a first place finish. Individual champ again, BYU. Guess what? Nothing changed. Just upset the third-ranked team in the country.
Zach Wilson, quarterback, BYU.
Fred Warner.
Kyle Van Noy. Ezekiel Ansah.
We were a big-time school, and people finally started realizing that.
Leads the country in point differential.
They got 100% effort. They've got 3 or 4 senior pro prospects that are on that defense, and I think Kyle Van Noy is as good a player as there is in the country.
He got it! Touchdown, Nick Matthews! The Cougars win! And a wild Friday night in Provo, Utah. BYU wins it at the Horn.
It's a world-class institution. We don't have a better relationship in the country than we have with BYU.
In the night when the moon is large, the world spreads blue in every direction. Oh, how fitting, because look at all this blue.
To the victors go the spoils. And the stars emerged under a full moon here tonight.
So long from Provo.
Turnover of the game.
Just about seal the deal for his team.
Touchdown! Unreal effort tonight. Good morning it is on the hill in Larrytown.
This is what college football should look like.
That just happened.
I don't know if there's a deeper league in college football.
Big special going on. Touchdown! Big 12 open for business.
There is no doubt the Big 12 is open for business. We will leave no stone unturned to drive value for the conference.